Hello everyone and welcome back to Piano Secrets. In this video I will be teaching you how to play Clair de Lune by Debussy, and this will be a full tutorial. The first thing that you should know is that the first section of the piece is based on a D flat major scale. And if we take the first chord from the scale, which will be a D flat major, what he does at the beginning is just split that. So he has F and A flat here, F and A flat here. And then he comes back down. Now the second line is gonna outline this chord, which is a G flat diminished. And what he does is punch the left hand, split it again, add the D flat and F from the other chord and come back, and that's it. Okay, so I will play both of them. Next one now. Now we're having a B flat minor. This is the chord, and he does the same procedure. He just punches the left hand and move it around. A flat 7. Okay, so maybe what I do is play very slow up to that point. So you have the D flat major split, resolving to the first and the third degree, left hand diminished chord. We end up on the chord. We go to B flat minor 7, A flat 7. That helps a lot to synthesize the whole piece and also to memorize it easily. So if you play two notes at once, try to bring one more than the other, in this case the top. So I would like to sound it like this, more than the other note. See? A maybe. Top note, so this. So in my mind, even though I'm playing thirds, I want to bring that up more than the other notes in many cases. The other thing is pedaling. You could pedal by chords, but then sometimes you might want to diffuse a little bit more because of the nature of the piece. If you do it by harmony, you will put pedal. Now diminish, you will change it. Change at the end of that. Next chord, change here. Okay, he also put concertina at the beginning, and that means you have to put the soft pedal down, which is the left pedal, and that has to be all the way down until he starts playing louder later. So the whole first line will be like this. I hope that's clear to you. Let's continue to the next line. And always keep in mind that everything we played follow those notes. So now, if you have this note, see, that's why so right hand, left hand, 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 3, and then we put it together. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Next part, now we have this. Pause. And we come back. So here we have melody first. We have this D flat, which you have to hold through. B flat now. Hold through. And then we go back to it. Left hand will be B flat and A flat. 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, now let's do it together. Together here. Together. Together. 1 2 3 1 2. Notice that I play the flat in between the two. 1 2 1. So let's play it now. So what we have next is the same melody. Remember that we did at the beginning? This time we moved it around. Well, same notes, F, A flat, and resolve. At the beginning we did this. Now we do the same here. The only difference is we open up the chord and we put G flat, B flat, and E flat. Also we add bass notes, G flat, D flat. And we also play D flat, G flat, B flat, D flat. So now we have this. Okay, I noticed that at the beginning we started with one type of dynamic which was very pianissimo, very soft. Now we could give it one more point of a little bit more volume. Okay, next we have a different chord, so we will do the G flat and D flat. We'll lower the G flat to an F. And if you have these two notes, it's making reference to the D flat major chord that we started with. So we have that chord, and then we're gonna go to here. Now the melody, we could play first the melody with single notes. So we could do this and do. That is the melody. D flat, E flat, A flat, and F. Now if we double that up and do it in octave, then we could add an A flat, a D flat, and a D flat here. left hand will have this. As you can see, it's all related to the D flat major. All together. Okay? As you go higher, try to increase the volume a little bit. Also, it's pedal here a little bit, clean up, but not completely. Back to the same. 1, 2, 3. And the long notes, make sure you count so you know that you're getting exactly right. Here, let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? Now for the first time, see all of this. All of that, all of this, all of this, all of that is always the same scale. Then he combined it in a very beautiful way throughout. Now the only thing I want to tell you is once you play this now, now he's adding a B here. Now let's do the left hand a little bit. Chord here, F and B, which is not part of the scale. Same again, and then he's gonna go to B flat. So those two chords. Right hand has the same. Okay. Now he arranged it in octaves. Now he start adding middle notes, A flat. Middle note here, F. All together. Matching here. Let's go to the next section now, and what we have is a bass note, E flat here. And if we try to play the melody first, we'll have an F, E flat, D flat, C, D flat, B flat. What he does is combine an octave and play this. And then he had a B flat to it. So E flat, now when you play C, you have to combine C, G flat, B flat, C. So that's the only one that has that. Now the left hand will have the same thing. That's the melody. Now the only thing that does is that it's gonna bring two more notes here. The G flat and B flat will create a dissonant interval, and then keep these two and move them around. And try to bring those notes. So you have to aim a little bit the hand towards the lower notes on the chord. Together will be like this, pianissimo. And notice that we have tenuto notes. That's why you can do it a little bit more thinking. not only is going to do the E flat on the next section, but he's going to add a B flat. We have these notes. But the principle is the same. So we're going to have a melody. Notice that it follows the D flat major. If we do it in octaves, notice that I put sometimes, depending on, I might put fourth finger, black key area, third finger. That's just to blend them in. It should sound like this. So and then add the same B flat from before. Left hand does the same. And as that interval, here it switches. And together. It's gonna change. Notice that the piece is called Clair de Lune, and you could just think at the beginning it's just like two rays, that the moon is just coming out. Very peacefully. Next time it's coming to light a little bit more. We did this section. Now, let's discuss that a little bit. And as you can see, we have an A flat, left hand, G flat, A flat chord. We repeat the C, we do the E flat minor, and back. Right hand does this melody, using the same scale, and what we do is double them up, and then add an extra note, the E flat, the G flat, and back. So all together we have, it's easy to match them because it's one by one. Okay, when we play this, the A natural is not part of the scale, but he's doing a diminished, and this comes from the minor. So if you have D flat major, the minor will be, and it has an A in it. So D flat major, and now it's gonna use this scale. So that A comes from the B flat minor. It needs a diminish. So diminish to A flat and resolves there. So if we play combine, it's almost that the moon is trying to come out here, but there's some obstacles. Maybe some cloud or something. Again, another try for it. Now we go to B flat, and we have this on the left hand. G flat major, inversion, and back. And you try to bring out the lower melody. Same for the right hand. Octaves, and then a middle note. All put together. Now C. Notice the chord, E flat minor to F minor. Okay? Let's play this whole section from E flat, and we have this. The next section is going to continue to do the same thing. The only thing is going to take D flat. It's going to take G flat major. But it's going to go A flat, E flat, inversion, and back to B. I'll do it again. And if possible, you see that the melody is below. Hopefully you can hear that I'm bringing out the lower notes. On the right hand we'll have same pattern, but he's going to add octaves. You could pedal them as long as you don't hear that it's too much. Now you're also going to add part of the harmony here. That full chord, the G flat major, octave, octave, and then full chord again, and release together. Okay, it's important that for all of these notes, when you have a chord, that you bring out some of the notes more than others. In this case, on the top right hand, I'm bringing more this than the others. So I might play very light here, but the top note has to ring more. Together, same thing. Now we get to E flat minor here, and we have these chords on the left hand. To A flat, back, inversion, and then arpeggio. And we got again back to the D flat chord from the beginning. So, one last time. Right hand's gonna have same melody. And octaves now. And notice the finger in fourth finger to blend into C. Add a middle note, G flat, A flat, G flat, B flat, B flat again, and arpeggio. All together, the matching I don't think is a problem, it's always chords. together. So with this. A little bit faster. And then we get to an arpeggio, which will be based on the D flat. He flipped the notes and put the D flat here, F, A flat, D flat, A flat. We count 6 for this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so D flat, 6 pulses there. Then all we do is move this to E, play the same, and add the B flat in it. Then we move it again, E flat, G flat, A, D flat, E flat. It's important that you roll the hand from here to here. And back to A flat. It's like an A flat 7. And probably the moon by now came out. Okay, so last section then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Okay, let's go to the next section now. And now he's going to play a little bit faster, not so faster. He said not too fast, but by the 16 notes that we have, you can tell that the movement is a little bit more walking tempo. So when we play this, let's analyze the first measure, because the second and most of them are going to be very similar harmonies. So when we play this, you could think the melody we did before was A flat. That's the main melody. Now we could add an F and A flat on the top of the hand, then an A flat and B. Now when we do the D flat, we add an E, A flat, and back, and it repeats itself. Now all this comes from the A flat major. So if you have D flat major, you flip the notes, and then you put the A flat here. You get this. Now left hand also will have D flat, A flat, D flat, F. So if I do this, now I could match on the first one and run the arpeggio. All in D flat major. The only one that matches is the first D flat. Now we're gonna go to F minor. F minor is like this, but he also flipped that, and he has this: F, C, F, A flat, C, F. So we play it together now. D flat major, F minor. Now we're gonna go to the one we did: A flat, B, A flat, E, and A flat. We add B here, E flat and D flat, and back. Maybe I play very slowly. And it's important that you think on the melody. So A flat, bass note, B, D flat, and A flat again. So now repeat. Now instead of that, he goes just to A flat, E, and it changes it. So let's do this part now. So we have same kind of harmony, D flat to A flat. So let's say we start with this, F and D flat, A flat, E flat, part of A flat major, D flat, F, which is part of D flat, and that's all we have. And left hand moves around it, so it goes all the way up. So switch, get to A flat, come back, first finger, fifth finger F, third, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3. That would be it. Now if you put it together here, together, then we move to the next section. So it's important that you practice separate hands and then try to put it together like we did. Next part is going to be based on E flat major, and we have this on the left hand, arpeggio all the way up, and then we run it again but shorter. So we have E flat, B flat, E flat, G, all the way, repeats. Run it again, shorter, and it's going to change. The melody for this, we have G. So it's that. So G, F, D flat, F, D flat, and B flat. And what he does is double them up. Do it one last time. And then when you put it together, maybe what I'll do is play very quickly all the way there. So first part. Let's go to the next section, and what we have as a melody will be B flat, C, F, and B flat. The first B flat is going to be 6 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. That's what we have. Now, to fill in, he's going to have these 2 notes on the right hand. So he's going to have a C and a G flat. Then you're going to go to D flat, G flat. Together A flat, F, and B flat. It's going to be more clear once we put the left hand on it. If you have E flat minor here, you could add an A. You could also add a G flat, D flat, and F minor. So those are the notes that you have to worry about on the left hand. This. That's it, and it's going to repeat 2 times. So if we add the B flat, the bass note, we add it together. We run the right hand, left hand, right hand, together, and repeat. And then it's going to change. So if I do it at the same time, together, run both hands, left hand, right hand together, and again we start over. Together. In this time we get to a G flat minor, so it's gonna go all the way up. F, D, E flat. Now the right hand plays here together, and now it's the right hand's gonna do an extension, so it's gonna do G flat, B flat, reinforce F, reinforce D, and go to B flat. Once again, you want to get it to that speed, so for the right hand you could think it's just moving the chords there. Next part, so after this, so we have, maybe what I do is pair the chords. So we have this on the left hand, this on the right hand. So top note, we move one note, only E flat moves. Now A flat, those are the notes. Okay, and that's the chord from before. So we have this. Remember that we played that at the beginning. So now it's the same, an octave higher. It's all the same, and at the same time it's modulating to another key, which is gonna be E major. So let's play it one last time here. Crescendo. Now we could take here the right hand, C sharp, C sharp, G, E, and E. So notice that I put 5, 1, 3, 1, 5. Okay, let's do up to that point. Left hand. Notice that I tried to bring out the B a little bit to make it more dissonant. Next chord. Put together. So the first one matches and the last one matches, matches again, matches. So maybe throughout this part I play it very slowly. G flats together. So you have G, A, C, G. Now F together. To A. To F now. So let's do the melody and the hands separate here. If you take a look at the chord here, when you play this, so it's important that you run F sharp, C, E. That's the chord. Then fourth finger, E. You use that as a pivot, come back, you use fifth finger, and you're back again. Now the melody is gonna use thirds. I thought I'd just give you straight the notes that we have. Note that the melody most of the time is on top. So we have this. Those C sharp and E, E flat and D, A and C sharp. And together. And then we have same line. The only thing is that it has a descending note, so we have low note, D and F sharp, and C and E. This chord is arpeggios are easier than the other ones we did before this. They're the same notes, but it only gets to E and come back. Then you have F sharp, C sharp. Together we'll play every other note. And make sure you make a distinction before with the first one. Okay? Now for the next section, we're gonna have a lot of this. And we're going back to pianissimo. This is the climax. So the only thing we do here is go back and forth. And you could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to change again. And we have this chord. So we have this. And he's going to play the chord and bring out the melody. The G. So when you add the D flat and E flat, C, it's kind of difficult to do it, but same thing. Okay, so we do it together. March, 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 march. That's it. Next part. Now it's gonna apply some inversions. I thought I'd start with the left hand. So it starts in A flat, goes up again, an A flat, E flat, and then descending. Always the same. And then it stays here. One more time, so. So it's important that you measure this up because it's gonna match every other note again. So it kind of repeats 2 times the same. When you put it together, next section now. Okay, so we have that and we move it. So we have, we jump to G, C and B flat, and we repeat again the same 2 times. So left hand. G flat and D flat, A flat, B, D, and all of those notes together. by itself, together, same. And now we get to another part, a thinner part on the top area of the keyboard, and it's fairly simple. What you do is play the E flat and G, run this note again, you substitute it by C. So that's all you do. That's all it's doing. Now here will be a change of harmony. We add the A flat. To get back, it's modulating. So we have this, and then A flat. To get back. So matching the first one. Now change the harmony. D flat matches, E flat matches. And then we go to a combination of the beginning where we had this. So we'll do F minor. We get back to the same. Notice that that's the chord and it's just an arpeggio. Melody again from the beginning. Now we'll do an F7. And in between we add the melody from the before. F by itself, all of this is the same. So now here we added the chord. B flat minor 7. Make sure you practice them. So this entire line. Now we'll continue with the arpeggios in this way and playing the melody. So we have same arpeggios from the beginning. You just need to look those up, learn them well, and then we arpeggiate the left hand and play the same melody. So here you have the same in thirds. Arpeggio. Same thing, right? C, G flat, B, C. And we add the right hand. Resolves to an F7. Next one, so we have this. So it's doubling it up now. Hold it there. And it's coming back to the theme now. We'll do it. This same chord. See? And we go back again. This time with a B natural there. So we do. And we play double there. Same from the beginning. now we're going to change. So we're going to play F, and by itself the right hand will play this. 2 notes. Our tempo will be like this. Next one is very similar. A, G flat, and then inversion. A, right, left, right, and together. So we have, I'm gonna play from F now. And then we end with the same arpeggios, D flat to F minor. Same thing again. We stretch A flat and B. We run the left hand, these notes. We wait there, so it will be this. And an octave higher, same pattern, D flat to F minor. Same A flat and B. We run the arpeggio. D flat. Repeats. E and A flat, and F and A flat. All the way through the arpeggio, and it ends on a D flat arpeggio. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. Thank you very much.